After 20 long years, Alien Covenant finally sees the return of the xenomorph to our cinema screens.
Don't forget Alien vs Predator!
Right, so, ignoring this glorified fanfiction, Alien is back, and to celebrate we're diving into the franchise that gave us face huggers, power loaders, close encounters, and this iconic Last Supper. And if you're a fan of the Alien franchise, why not subscribe to GameSpot Universe? We've got a whole load of other Alien related stuff, including this VR playthrough of a particularly disturbing scene from Covenant. If that's not your thing, we've also got great videos across a whole load of other movies, TV, anime, comics, and wrestling. Now back to this guy. So here's 6 facts you didn't know about the Alien franchise.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe, like the mounting evidence that Alien and Blade Runner are set in the same universe. Eagle-eyed viewers noticed in the new Blade Runner 2049 trailer that you can see Ryan Gosling walk between rows of tanks. Inside those tanks are the engineers, who you'll recognize as being the big, buff, naked guys from Prometheus. If that's not enough, it's been hinted at before that the two are connected. A bonus feature on the Prometheus DVD is an image of a dictated note from Peter Weyland, founder of Alien's Weyland Corp, that strongly implies that his mentor was Eldon Tyrell, the creator of Blade Runner's replicants. Which begs the question, are the androids in Alien somehow descendants of the replicants from Blade Runner? Well, speaking of robots... In the original draft of Aliens, Bishop says that he was created by Cyberdyne Systems. Cyberdyne, now that sounds familiar. Oh yeah, because they're the ones who created Skynet and were basically responsible for the near extinction of the human race in the Terminator series. Sadly, in the final draft, this was switched to Hyperdyne Systems, but one reference remained in the film. Hudson references a phased plasma pulse rifle, the same rifle that the T-800 asks the poor guy who's working in the gun store for.
Anything else?
Phased plasma rifle in 40-watt range.
Hey, just what you see, pal.
With more Alien prequels just on the horizon, there's still time to make that crossover happen. Arnie versus the Xenomorphs. Ridley, baby, call me. Let's work this out, yeah?
Move! Get out of there! Way the other way, go!
Picasso, Van Gogh, Dali, Warhol, all great artists, but did any of their illustrations ever prevent them from actually entering a country? No, I'm seriously asking because I don't know. H.R. Geiger is best known for his intense, haunting depictions of the biomechanical. Images of humans and machines linked together in a cold and often chilling relationship. So unsettling are they that he actually got detained at LAX airport. His initial designs for the xenomorph were found within his luggage, and they were so disturbing that he was actually held up at customs. In order to actually get through security with the terrifying Alien sketches, Dan O'Bannon, the screenwriter on Alien, had to go to the airport and explain that it was in fact concept art for a horror film they were making. See, I don't know about you, but if I found pictures of anything that terrifying, I wouldn't want them through the border either.
Sigourney Weaver is the beating heart of the Alien franchise. She's an absolute badass with a penchant for flamethrowers and crowd-pleasing one-liners.
Get away from her, you bitch!
We could reel off 100 facts about old Siggy Weaver. For example, she did this basketball shot for real. That's her actual mum playing Ripley's daughter in the extended cut of Aliens, and her $11 million salary for Alien Resurrection was the same as the entire budget of the original Alien. But it's her unusual script notes for James Cameron on Aliens that sticks with us. While she was a fan of his screenplay, she wanted 3 things to change. 1. She didn't want to use a gun. 2. She wanted to die. And 3. Weirdest of them all, she wanted to make love to an alien. Although Cameron managed to talk her out of all 3 requests, especially the gun one, I mean that part was pretty essential to Aliens. Weaver did eventually get her way across the rest of the franchise. No guns? Check. Die? Check. Make love to an alien?
Disgusting!
that bit in Alien where the Nostromo crew accidentally disturb all those face huggers and there's that eerie blue light going across the screen? Wonder who was responsible for that. Who? The who? It was only bloody Roger Daltrey from awesome UK rock band The Who. And if you don't know who The Who are, ask your dad. Anyway, Alien was shot at Shepperton Studios in Surrey, and Roger Daltrey happened to be staying in a villa nearby, rehearsing for his next tour. More specifically, they were messing around with their lighting arrangements, and let Ridley Scott borrow their gear to create that iconic and chilling blue light. I'm out of Who puns at this point, but at least the next time you watch Alien, you won't get fooled again by the lighting tech.
Boo! Get off!
Wow.
We live in an age of prequel movies, but the Alien franchise may have just taken it a spot too far. So let me break it down for you. Right now we've got Prometheus and its sequel Alien Covenant, but according to Ridley Scott, we're getting 4 more films in his Alien prequel series that will lead us right up to the events of the original Alien film. The next one out the gates is reportedly Alien Awakening, which is billed as a prequel to Covenant, but a sequel to Prometheus. So that'll make Awakening a prequel to a sequel set within a prequel trilogy. I give up.
I think we can all agree that Alien 3 is an absolute dumpster fire of a movie. Hell, even its director David Fincher agrees. But did you know that the film went through 10 writers and 5 different script drafts? Various drafts along the way featured Hicks and Bishop from Aliens fighting genetically altered xenomorphs and a sexy alien kissing its victims to death. That one became hit horror franchise Species. Remember Species? Of course you don't. No one remembers Species. But the most out there concept within the drafts was one that featured a wooden monastery planet called Archeon. Obviously we never got to see this in the final movie, which switched the settings to a prison planet named Fury 161, but the draft got far enough along that a whole lot of concept art was drawn up for it. While this unique visual twist might not have balanced out Alien 3's numerous story issues, it sure would have looked amazing.
Oh hey friends, last week we did the 5 summer blockbusters that are probably going to get overshadowed by bigger blockbusters, and we went into the comments, as we always do, on YouTube. Danger Zone, said that they like how so much effort was put in editing this. Less than 3.
Heart.
Heart.
That is an ASCII heart for you, Lucy,
Thank you.
and your editing. On GameSpot.com, Darth Revan X, the X makes it extra edgy, says, Hitman's Bodyguard sounds dumb, I don't know. Can anyone really say no to Ryan Reynolds and Sam Jackson? Don't answer. Well, we will answer. And no one can say no to them.
Brilliant.
So you were right the entire time.
Yeah, but you answered, so this whole conversation is moot. Anyway, make sure to join us again next week, same time, same place. And of course, if you have comments, please come find us on Twitter.
I'm at TamorH.
At Lucy James Games, or put it in the comments below because you know we read them. Anyway, see you next time. Bye!